Okay, another spontaneous Shea Show moment brought to you by, that'd be something like, what's this shoe? The Easy Roller. Go to your neighborhood hood store and get one today. Again, like I said, I do this random shit from time to time, so I don't never tell nobody I'm even coming on. So that means if it's one person come in or maybe five, I'll just talk to whoever come in at the last second. Long time ago, I used to give an announcement 2, 3 hours ahead of time that I was coming on. I just don't do that no more. Just whenever I feel like taking a notion, I don't come on as much as I used to. So I just whenever I take a notion, I feel like talking for I don't know, it's nothing but 5 minutes or an hour, whatever it is. Y'all know me. When I get to talking, I just say what I got to say, and I say, "Okay, I'm done. Talk to you tomorrow, or whatever." Tommy boy, Tommy said he hopes everyone. Well, everyone will be when somebody starts showing up. According to my clock on the wall, there's only two people here. I don't even know who the other one is. I'm surprised it's not Frank. Last time I did that, I did a what did I do? I did a ticket to top live, but since nobody know me over there yet, they probably say, "Who the fuck is that?" Okay, okay. Let me see. Well, I'm definitely here, buddy. I know you are. I know you are, and I appreciate that. I don't know. I told you, you know me, man. Whatever's on my mind, I just start talking. Unless somebody brings something up and want me to talk about it, which would be really cool sometimes. Because somebody bring up something that to me, and y'all know how I am. I'm gonna get real with the shit. I ain't never trying to offend nobody, but if you ask me a question, I'm gonna do my damnedest to answer it. My name ain't Pam Bondi. I ain't no. I ain't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But no, if you ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you definitely. So again, it comes down to what you want to talk about, what I want to talk about, or let me say this. I'll start off like this. I talked to my buddy today. He's a truck driver. He just drives all over the fucking places. And I said, man, I just couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't live out of a fucking truck. I couldn't do it. And he's talking to this chick in Ghana. Yeah, Ghana. At first I thought one of those scam things, you all in love and shit, sending flowers and candy. I said, that's how they set you up. So I was calling him. I said, dude, he told me, yeah, I'm gonna get married. I said, you gonna get married to who? I met this chick in Ghana. I said, Ghana? I said, she here? He said, no, she over there. I said, so you ain't met her yet? No. But we talk on the phone all the time. I said, so where did the married thing come in? Yeah, we talking about getting married, so she's a good girl, man. She's a good girl. I'm trying to get her here to the States, and then we're gonna get married. And I said, you gonna live in a truck happily ever after? He said, well, she know what I do. You remember she down in one I swear to God, he told me, he said, she down in one of those villages, you know, and so they don't really get to see too much, when they work when they live in a village, because it's just lions and tigers or whatever the fuck, right? He said, so her coming here, she said she's fine with being in the truck because all she do is she live in Ghana, she don't see shit else because it's a poor country where she at, really poor. He sent me this fucking video of her washing some shit out some clothes in the what you call that? What they used to do in the fucking South, the big old wash tubs and shit. I said, look at this shit. They're laying it on thick for this motherfucker, right? I said, man, I said, you better do some fucking research. You got to do some research on this shit, man, because there's scams all over, especially in Ghana. Places like that, man. They scamming lonely heart motherfuckers like you know, and they had these professional trained people and these girls. That's how they get fucking paid, by luring people in to you, and they can start so you can start sending money. I said, ain't you investigated any of that shit, man? Oh man, she's not like that. She called me every day, man. Every day. Did you eat? Did you take your medicine? I said, yeah, that's what the fuck she do. She's doing a fucking job. Well, tell me something else. Just tell me something else. Don't just tell me mother asking you about some medication and that you fucking eat. You gotta do better than that, bro. I said, what you done sent her so far, man? I know you sent her something. Oh man, not much, man. A dollar here, a dollar there, He said, I sent her some roses and stuff. I said, dude, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I mean, I can go on with this fucking story. And I probably will. But my point is, that's a pole place. There's this guy on TikTok I follow who lives in Ghana. No, in Kenya. And I swear to God, how can I say what it looked like? What movie? Well, anyway, in this video, there's like housing stacked on top of each other, just housing, just like I don't know. Let's say it's a 100-unit building, and everybody got a fucking window. That's their room, and you can see people's shirts and laundries hanging out over the little balcony and shit. And in the street, it's nothing but fucking debris and garbage. And people walk around, and it's the poorest thing you ever want to fucking see. He's showing this shit, right? And people was asking him what was the minimum wage there a person makes monthly there in that area. He said $150 a month. That's like the top pay. I said, huh? $150 a fucking month? No wonder this shit look like this. And I'm looking at this shit. I said, well, how much is rent in one of these places? I'd be scared to fucking live in one of these fucking places. Like thousands of people just looking out the window like they were some type of prison in another fucking country. That's what it looked like. And it's just debris all over the fucking place. They just people just walking over that shit. And somebody typed the question and said, well, don't you have sanitary there to pick the garbage up? He said, no, there's no sanitary here. So nobody picks the garbage up. We don't have that in our system here. We don't have a sanitary. So you mean, okay, let me get this right. You don't have those type of services. It's poor. I get it. But it's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people walking up and down this fucking narrow street with nothing but garbage and trash. And they're walking across it, talking and having a good old time like it's nothing. And everybody looking out the fucking window like, hey, Boogie, hey, my man, right on. I'm looking at this shit and saying, man, this is fucking crazy. This is crazy. I couldn't believe anybody fucking living like that. I could not believe nobody fucking living like that. And people here fucking complain. Oh my God. You got people here who complain that somebody put pickles on their fucking hamburger. Complain. They need to see that. If anybody seen this fucking follow this guy on fucking TikTok, if you complain after watching this shit, there's something wrong with you. So yeah, that's crazy. And I told him, when he's telling me about this shit, he telling me about this chick and they want to get married. So I just said, he sent me a picture. He sent me a fucking video of her saying something to him. I'm looking at this shit. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at one of her pictures, if that's actually really her. And I know him. Me and him the same age, and he like somebody double grandfather. This girl supposed to only be like 30 something, maybe 40, looking like that. I don't know. You you're not pulling them hair like that, bro. Come on, man. I mean, I talked to that motherfucker. Said, look what you do, bro. Listen, call the consulate down there, get all the fucking information, and just hey, I'm talking to Bukwisha over here in your country, and this is her name. Can you ask me if she real? But I mean, they know people scamming people like that from the United States. They know that. So you gotta have enough sense to say, let me call the consulate and give this information. See if this woman's even fucking real. I told him to do all that. All that. Oh, I wasn't thinking about that. You right. Check this shit out. He said, well, since we're supposed to be getting married, I swear you can't make this fucking shit up. He said, since we getting ready to get married, her family left her a cocoa field. You heard us here? A cocoa field, just like acres. I said, okay. Remember, it's supposed to be Poe, remember? Wash tub. Now she got fucking acres of cocoa field that was left to her by Sabubu. I'm listening. I said, so okay, what's happening? He said, well, she can't have it until she gets legally married. So when she get married, by me being her husband, I can make the decision on what was going to happen to the cocoa fields, and how much money this can actually make. He said, you ought to come in with me on this. I said, bro, I'm surprised you this fucking far gone. Fuck you, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? You hear what the fuck you saying? You got a woman who sends you a fucking video in a wash tub, washing clothes. All of a sudden, she got the grand kabuki. They're gonna leave her thousands of acres of cocoa fields, but she only can have it if she get married. And by you being the husband, you you can make the decision on what to do with the cocoa fields. He said, yeah. I said, man, when you supposed to be going over there, man? Oh man, I'm supposed to be going over there sometime in March. I said, listen, I'm telling you not to fucking go. Because you might never fucking return. If you get you a passport and go over there and they know you coming, they know who the fuck they've been talking to. And they see that you willing to get on the fucking plane and fly over here because this woman got a cocoa field. I mean, damn, I couldn't believe that shit. Man, just give me all your information. I said, I know your name already. I know your last name. I said, I need a copy of your ID. I said, your social security card, some DNA preferably, so we can put a store something fucking where. I need all that, bro. Then you can go. Because I talked to my brother about this. He said, that motherfucker over there, he ain't coming back. You know that, right? I was so, but he's still convinced that this girl is the real deal. He even had this bitch call me. Someone came up with my phone in the messenger. Wuvaki. It was Featherstone, whatever the fuck it was. So, some African name. I can't even pronounce it. Abdullah. I don't know. And so I seen it popping up, and I realized the picture that was flashing was the same chick I seen in the fucking video. I said, oh, okay. I said, what the fuck is she calling me for? And he called, and I didn't answer. And so I called him. I said, "Hey, dude," I said, what's this chick over here in Ghana? What's she calling me for, man? Ain't she got some lions to wrestle or something? I mean, why is she calling me?" He said, "Did you talk to her?" I said, "No, I'm talking to you." I said, why you get that motherfucker my number? I mean, what's that about? Well, she wanted to meet you. I told you that my best friend, and we go all the way back to the second grade. I said, you know that. So now she wanna talk to me now because of now I'm your friend, and they try they see it. Well, they figure birds of a feather flock together. So they figuring like, okay, if he can do all this stupid shit and come over here, maybe the person he hanging with is just as stupid. So we got two of these motherfuckers over here in Ghana. Because he sent me a picture of two other girls underneath some type of coconut tree and shit. Told me pick one. I said pick one. What is you talking about? Pick one. He said, well, they're looking for husbands too, you know, and they're single. You see how nice looking they are? I said, dude, stop it. Stop it. I said, I'm about to have your ass committed, bro. He said, why, man? I said, dude, don't. Just think about all this shit. Don't do that shit. Don't go to Ghana, man. Just don't fucking do it. You know? He said, well, if you talk to her, you'll understand. You'll see that she real. Because see, I trust you, and you real perceptive when it comes to people, and you can judge people. You can hear people full of shit or not. I say, yeah, like all this shit you talking now. I mean, that was easy. I said, all right, well, next time she kabuki call, I'm gonna answer the fucking phone because I got questions. And she eventually called back. I said, hello. I tried to talk African. Hello, who is this? She said, why you talk like that? I said, well, I don't just. I try to make you feel comfortable. I try to make you feel at home. Just I'm English and American over here, and then you speaking African and shit. I mean, I figure like, well, maybe you don't understand what's coming out of my mouth because it's kind of like English. It's like clear. So I figure if I break the shit up like you was doing, you might, well, you don't have to do that. I said, oh, okay. So, I'm like, what's going on? She said, I love your friend. I said, stop it. She said, what? What's my friend? I do. I said, how the fuck you love her? I said, come on now. This is me and you talking. That mother, he's not even here. Let's talk. I said, how long y'all been talking? She said, 8 months. I said, oh, 8 months. And he get ready to fly the fuck over there, over in Ghana, and marry you because your uncle Sabuki got thousands of island acres in cocoa beans, in the cocoa field. I couldn't believe this shit. And I just told her straight the fuck out. I said, listen, I I just need your information. I need your information. She said, why you need my information? I said, I'm just gonna this is my friend. So he ain't thinking right. So I need to think for him, you know. But I'm real. I said, I can hear you fucking real. There's all this other bullshit you talking about. I said, well, just give me your information, honey. I mean, if you a real deal, you'll give me information. I want to go ahead. What you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna call the consulate and give you information to see if you're a real person and this is your real name and you live in a fucking hut some motherfucking where. Well, you don't have to do that, man. I told him, and it's just the way he just don't believe that I'm for him. I said, okay, you before him, give this information up. You just said you love. Listen, man, you getting ready to marry him. Why can't he know what your full name is? Y'all get married. Come on now. I ain't fucking stupid. I just look at this way, man. But if people can see how really lucky and blessed they are to how they living over there in that video I told you about, oh, they never complain again. Never, never. He said the rent, the overcrowded places I've seen, there wasn't even one bedrooms. There was like little tiny rooms that you had to live in, and just that was that. Wasn't even a bedroom. The bedrooms, the bedrooms cost $60 a month, and that's a lot. And so somebody was asking him how much these little pods they living in, how much it costs a month. He said where he was staying, he said $140. Excuse me. He said $40. I'm like, $40 a month for rent? Then it dawned on me. I said, if the income for the average person over there monthly is bringing home $150 a month, then yeah, I can see that $40 a month is a lot of money for rent. If you only making $150 a month, that math is simple. So hello, Joanne. So it was to see something like that. Make a person think when you see something like that. I mean, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen poor people before. I've seen people living under fucking bridges, and just people. I've seen people sleeping on the fucking street, nowhere to fucking go. I've seen it, but to see that, then you wonder. Then you don't have to wonder where all the diseases come from over there in African places like that. A lot of fucking diseases. Oh, not just fucking AIDS. A lot of diseases. And so when I seen that video today with that guy living in Ghana, I said, "Well, damn, there it is, right there. That's I can see why a lot of fucking diseases. Trash on top of trash, and people just walking over trash and just visiting their neighbors across. I mean, man. I couldn't even fucking see the street. I couldn't see the street. There was so much trash. Let me see if I can see that. Let me see if this guy's on TikTok. You ain't gonna believe this shit. I hope he's on TikTok. Cause I'm telling you. Let me see. Chicky Talk. Tick tock. On the clock.
What's up? At that second job, cleaning up Airbnb. It's so beautiful out here. So nice, so nice. Oh, I'm taking a break. Just got through making up 2 beds. Feel me out here making that money. Y'all need wipe away cleaning. Holler at my page. Residential and commercial. Baby girl, why is you out here with no shoes on? I gotta take the brat to work with me.
I look at that something, y'all excuse me. I'm trying to see if this guy is on. Trying to see if this guy is on. Let me see. Let me see. Is that him? No, that ain't him. That him? No, that ain't him. That ain't him either. Okay, I can't do it. I sure will. So let me talk to the two people that's sitting here, which would be Joanne. And I talked to Tommy Boy earlier when he first came in. Tommy Boy is the first one that came in, and I can't I can't repeat everything I said because if you're just coming in like within the last 5 or 6 minutes, you missed some good shit from the beginning. So it's always a replay because you know me when I talk about something, I'm hoping that you're here to hear from the beginning. Like right now, if I tell a fucking story right now, and somebody come in 10 minutes from now, they're gonna forget this part of the story, which means you win, and now they gotta watch the rerun to see what we did from this point, and so on and so on and so on and so on. That's how this shit works. Let me see. I was watching YouTube last night, and the girl that lived down in Michigan said she met a serial attacker. He tried to kill her. My God, she met him on the website. That happened here. A lot of people, especially these young folks, since social media, a lot of these young people are meeting people online. It's daring. It's different for them. I mean, this is a new thing. We didn't do that back in the day. Well, we didn't. Well, I didn't have social media. I didn't grow up with that shit because we didn't have that shit. But we live in a different world where we got social media and just look at it right now on Chickadee Talk and Instagram and even fucking YouTube. Are just people just hooking up all over the fucking place, and just especially on Facebook. It's like Facebook is the authority on dating and people, and it's just so easy to have access to somebody. And turns out this guy was meeting different chicks on Facebook, and then when he get with them and shit, then he'll attack them and he'll rape them, or the one girl who got away, he put a he put a fucking knife to her fucking throat while she was fucking driving. Of course, she was fucking scared as shit, you know. And he said, "But you say something, I'll fucking kill you." Some old crazy shit. Can you imagine meeting him up on the internet and he come across as really cool? Y'all might talk on the phone, but when you get there, Jekyll and Hyde, and that's what happened. So he ended up taking her back to his place. So she didn't. He put her where he tied her up and he put her in the trunk. He put her in the trunk of the fucking car and was just driving around. Can you imagine meeting somebody off of fucking Facebook? You get in the car with them. Within the next 5 minutes, you tied up and you in the trunk of a fucking car. You leaving out your house to go meet somebody for the first time. Think about this: to meet somebody that you think you gelling with, not to know that an hour, 2 hours from now, you're gonna end up in the trunk of a fucking car. That must have been fucking terrifying. I'm claustrophobic, so I mean, but man, so when he get back to his house, he takes her out of the fucking trunk, and takes her in. Now, in her mind, this is truly the fucking end. So he cut all this shit off for her and blah blah blah, and just started fucking talking normal and shit. Normal. Like, hey man, I was tripping on it. I'm sorry. I was just tripping on it. I'm sorry. Whatever the fuck. I'm finna go get something to drink. You thinking she all calmed down. She got her keys and she got the fuck up out of there. And it's an interview with her telling this fucking story. So that's terrible. Hey Stacy, how are you? There you coming in late and shit. Now you heard what I just said. See, y'all see what happened? Now, Stacy missed phase 1 and phase 2 of this. Now Stacy's just coming in at phase 3, which means she missed some good shit in phase 2, and she missed some really, really good shit in phase 1 when I first started. So now she's at phase 3. So whatever I say now, she get a chance to go from here to move on and say, yeah, hell yeah, this is good shit, Shea. Not realizing what 2 was because she wasn't here in the 2 in the first phase. So, like I said earlier, this shit goes on and on. Watch when the next person come in. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna prove it. So now, Stacy is 3rd generation now. She's 3rd generation this chat. 3rd generation. So I'm going to talk a little bit more. I might just do it this way. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. You wasn't looking at your phone? Okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But you understand what I just said. See, by you just coming in, it's so much in the first phase and second phase that you missed. That's all. So whatever I say at this point, it's gonna be good. It's always gonna be good. When I say anything, it's gonna be fucking good. Let's keep that shit real. So it's gonna be real, and so you get a chance to be right here, on this phase of it. So, like, let's say another couple of minutes go by, the next person come in, and I'm in the middle of a story. Well, they're gonna be in the 4th phase because they don't miss 3. But Stacey, you didn't miss 3 because you was here for 3. Like Tommy is here for 1, 2, 3, and now 4. Tommy is a true winner. I mean, y'all all winners. But see, Tommy got it from the very beginning. So he know the whole story. He know what we was talking about. It was just me and him just talking. He is fucking ha. Yeah. I got all my shit back. The good thing is I got it all back. And you guys see me y'all see me posting a lot of shit. Anybody who been following me for a long time, they say, "Oh, what the fuck? She got some throwbacks." And we look at them, you realize it's my original content that YouTube took down in 2023 when I had 6,600 videos. I had over 100,000 subscribers. So yeah, I I lost all the subscribers, but I got all the fucking videos back. All 6,600 of them. And what I'm doing, so it won't happen again. I went on and I signed up on I was. I went and signed up on Rumble because Rumble is like YouTube, but they don't have that much strict shit and guidelines like YouTube. So a lot of the videos I had posted over on YouTube is crazy. You know, they took my channel down because it was music violation. Here's the bad thing about this. It was music violation. So when YouTube first started, when I first started on YouTube in 2008, if you had music in your videos, it was cool. Because they weren't big as they are now. It was okay, no problem. So in my early videos, you can hear music going on, or I'm riding in a car, music. It's not a problem. Well, in 2022, 23, they sent me out of the fucking blue. They sent me an email and said I had 3 days to get all the permission from everybody in my all the copyright infringements in all my fucking videos. Remember, I got 6,600 videos. They gave me fucking 3 days to contact everybody to say, can I have permission to use your shit? Which is a process within itself. Well, wait a minute. You just told me I got fucking 3 days to go through 6,600 fucking videos. I said, it's not possible. Mathematically, it's not fucking possible. At that time, I realized I was talking back to a robot. There's a time you could chat back with real fucking people, but the robot kept saying the same stupid shit. I knew that when I said, this is a bot. I said, I ain't getting no motherfucking where. Ain't no way in the fuck I'm going to be able to go through 6,000 videos to find out where music was. This is not going to happen. And so within day two, they didn't give me a whole 3 days. Day two, my shit was gone. My shit was gone. I just watched. I didn't give a chance to say goodbye. I was trying to back my shit. I said, you know what? Let me see if I can go on Google and try to back all these damn videos up before they take my shit. But I wasn't able to do. I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to do that. And so he took my shit down. So Erica called me the next day. I'll never forget. She called me the next day out of the fucking blue because she's still watching me. A lot of people would watch me. I got so many calls that fucking day. She probably the first person who called me because she still watch, like a lot of people do. She said, listen, uh, your your channel is gone. I said, I'm playing stupid. They told me they told me it's gonna do it. I said, what you mean my channel gone? She said, the Shea Show channel is gone. It don't exist no more. Can't find it. I think YouTube took it down. I said, let me check. I'm hoping that she fucking wrong. I mean, I know it was getting ready to happen, but I'm hoping she wrong. Maybe she looked at pull something else up. And so when I went to go pull it up, gone. I mean, bye. And I said, hell no. I can't believe this shit. I was so bummed out. I didn't know what to do. I kept trying to appeal it. I appealed it like 5 times, and I kept getting the same response. Because here's the thing. Now, let's say it's some music in my background in any of my videos. They'll say this is not a copyright strike and will not go against you on your channel. The user, the user is okay with using this long as monetized go to him. Okay, okay. But here's the thing. My appeal was y'all doing that shit now is okay now, but you took my channel down because it wasn't okay then. So if it's okay now, why can't I have my shit back? You say it's okay now. I know it wasn't okay then. But if it's okay now, give me my channel back since it's okay, and I can still play my same video with the shit in there. And it kept coming back. You violated the terms of the agreement of blah blah blah, the YouTube organization, blah blah blah. I said, you can't even talk to a real motherfucker. I tried to go online. I tried to call Google. There were so many scam numbers. I called this one fucking number about retrieving all your information, they YouTube lawyers and all this whole type of shit. I was desperate. I wanted to listen. I wasn't no fool, but I wanted to listen. So I wanted my shit back. And so one person said, "Yeah, we got a pretty good success rate in getting people's channels back, but the time we got to put into it, you know, it's going to cost you $5,000. You got to send $1,000 up front for us to start." I said, you know what? I don't want my shit back that bad. I mean, I want it. But I don't want it bad. I don't want a $5,000 a month, man. Just one time bad. I don't need it that bad. I ain't my boy in Ghana who got with that little bullshit. Fuck that. And I just kept calling so many people. So as time went on, I think in 2025. Now remember, I started another channel, and then what happened was YouTube took that one down, not because I had music in the videos, because I made certain on my second channel that there was no fucking music at all. I made certain of that. But what fucked me was this. I was trying to monetize my second channel. Remember, my first channel was monetized. I had like over 100,000 subscribers. I was getting paid by YouTube every month. You know, so I said, okay. And I had built my second channel up to 7,000 followers. Well, I'm not going to probably get as much money as I was getting, but I monetized my shit, start making something and build myself back up. Okay. And so the problem was, I said, I'm going to make certain that whatever video I do, I said, I make sure ain't no fucking music whatsoever. And there wasn't. Not one. I ended up getting, let me see, 7,000 subscribers. And I think I had like, I don't know, maybe 800 videos. So something stupid. So what I did, they sent me a message that you can now monetize your channel. I said, okay, cool. So when I go into the settings to the studio to set everything back up, my email address that was attached to my first deleted channel was the email address that I use for YouTube to keep me in their system for payment. And I can get a notification in the email on the 21st of every month saying, hey, YouTube just put X amount of dollars into your account. It's an email. Since my email address was associated with my first account that they took away because of music, like I said, for music, they took that fucking channel down. And I didn't violate shit. So there I go. I go back to fucking appealing again, like, what the fuck is y'all doing? I mean, what? I don't have no. I said, I don't have no fucking music in there. I'm trying to do a motherfucking robot. I said, I don't have no music. None. In my second channel. Why are you taking my shit down? I didn't violate nothing this time. And they kept saying I violated the rights of the YouTube Article 16-PFG or whatever the fuck it was. And I just, I was so frustrated. I swear to God. Oh my God. If I could have got through that computer at that fucking time and strangled whoever the fuck was on that end, I swear to God. I mean, it's a robot. I get it, but man, I want to go down to headquarters and I want to deal with that robot personally. I mean, he is fucking with me, and he knew he was fucking with me. I didn't like that shit. I don't like listen. I don't like to be fucked with. I really don't. I swear I don't. I don't like to be fucked with. Just keep real. And so they took my channel down based on that shit. Just because I used an email that was associated with the first account, but with no music in the second account. It was all fucked up. So some time went by, some fucking time went by, you know, and I said, I'm done with this shit. Fuck YouTube. I'm just being real. That's why it's called real talk. I said, fuck YouTube. You know what? I'm just gonna live on in people's minds forever. They might not know where I am no more, even fucking see me no more in life. But I left a mark in somebody's mind. I don't want to know what that damn Shea Show guy doing. And I figured as long as I left a mark in your minds, I mean, I was good. Even if I didn't come back on ever fucking again. It's like watching reruns of Gilligan's Island. They all fucking dead, but we still watching Gilligan's Island and shit. They know that we're living on in our minds of Gilligan's Island. So I figured the Shea Show is going to be the same way. So I said, let me see. I said, let me see how we do this. And I said, what? I talked to my daughter about it. I said, I told her what happened. I said, fuck YouTube. I'm just tired of that shit. I'm going to keep my business going, but I'm just not going to worry about YouTube no more. I just do some videos on my phone and send it to the client so he can see what's going on with the shit. The show still must go on. I mean, that's what the shit was about for the first place. Me working for other people and shit. You guys just happen to be recipients of what the fuck I was doing. And so she said, let me do some research. I said, they gone. She said, delete it. I said, YouTube deleted all my shit. You can't, there's nothing out here. I called these fake ass lawyers, people to do this, and I watch YouTube tutorials on how to get your shit back and the appeal process. I went through all that shit. She said, well, let me check. Give me a couple of days. So a few days go by, she calls me. She said, I think I found something you can get your stuff back. I said, what? She told me about the site. And she said, well, you can get all your stuff back. I said, well, if that's true, all it's going to do is give me the shit I did, whatever I just did recently before my channel got shut down. That won't have nothing to do with all that shit I've been doing for like 15 years. She said, you never know. She said, just see. And I put my email address in for the one that had 6,600 videos in the Gmail. So she said, there's always a footprint somewhere. Just because somebody deleted something, she said, there's a footprint somewhere. It's out there somewhere. Just got to find it. It's there. It might be deleted off their platform. True. I said, but all that stuff you did is out there. It's a footprint. Just got to find it. And she's like, I said, damn, all right, that makes sense. So she gave me this fucking site. I put my email address in, and I seen at the bottom where it said, it gives you like 27 options about things to search. But the only thing I was concerned with, I said YouTube video. So at the bottom it said YouTube video. So I clicked YouTube videos and I hit enter. It said, all right, it may take a 1 day to 4 days to generate for results. That's all it said. So I forgot all about it. I said, oh, this is bullshit. About 3 days later to go by, I'm checking my email and shit. And I seen the thing from that site said results complete. Results complete. Fuck. So I clicked the link. I opened up the link. It was like, what was it? It was like 3,149 files. I said, what the fuck is this? I'm still oblivious to this shit. What's all these fucking files? And it was like, and they were broken up into like 2,000 here and 1,000 something there, and it was all in zip files. I said, okay. I said, so let me open one of these fucking zip files up. And the first zip file that I opened up was some of my shit back from 2008. A lot of my shit from 2008. I fainted. I fainted. I fucking fainted. I couldn't believe it. And then I said, let me see something. And then I opened up another zip file. There a shitload of my other old videos, some other shit. I said, oh my God, it's over 3,000 files. I got all my shit back. Because in each zip file, there could be like between 1 to 8 videos per zip file. And y'all been seeing. So I've been uploading them. It's just taking a long time. That was in September of 2025. September of 2025 is when I got that. Here it is. Let me see. September, October, November, December, January, February. 6 months. 6 months. I got all my shit back, but in 6 months, I was only able to upload so far 1,200 videos in 6 months. 1,200. This is over there right now on Rumble. 1,200. I said, oh my God. 1,270 to be exact. I said, God damn. I said, it only gave me, I only got 1,200 uploaded in 6 months. That's how much of a process it is. And here's the other thing about it. That site, they only give you 5 to 7 days, depending on how many times you go back and do it. The first time they gave me 7 days to download all my files. And it was virtually, just like YouTube, it was virtually impossible to download over 3,000 zip files in 7 days. It's impossible. It can't be done. You have to have a fucking super duper computer to do that. It can't be done because you got to figure each file has, like I said, between 1 and 8 videos. And so when you open them, you can't download them at that point. You got to go at the top. You see the extract. So you got to go back and you got to extract all these fucking videos out of the zip file. And depending on how many videos there, it could take between 3 to 5 minutes for it to unzip out of the zip file. And then when it's unzipped out of the zip file, then you got to reopen it again. So you can go down and share it. So I couldn't share it to YouTube right away because that would took too long. So what I did, I started saving them over in my documents. So when I saved them all in my fucking documents, they were there. So that gave me a chance to go to YouTube. I said, okay, when I got ready to upload videos again on YouTube, I just upload and go right to my documents because I send all the shit to my documents. And depending on how long the video is, the video could take between, 15, it could from anywhere from 5 minutes to 29 minutes to upload one video. One video. Remember, I got over 6,000 videos, so it's not possible. So what I ended up doing, I did much as I could. And I could have did a little bit more the first time, but I was so excited to see my videos. I started, instead of trying to save them and shit, I started watching shit like, damn, that's a motherfucker back there. Look at my hair and shit. I got caught up in the shit. And it just, so by that time, when it expired, it was gone. All the file was gone. I couldn't do shit. So now I only got like maybe, I might got 90 to 100 files so far. Well, that's pretty good, I guess. But remember, I had over 3,000 files. So I only got like downloaded maybe 100. But the good thing is you have to wait another 3 or 4 days and put in another request. Then we put another request. They go ahead and send you another 2,000 or 3,000 files. It's the same files, but you got to figure out which you done downloaded already, because they can make, just because I got 1 through 90 don't mean that when I open one that the files is not switched around. So the same files that might have been here the first time in one, is not necessarily there in one. It might be in 12. And 12 might be in two. So it's complicated. It really is. But I'm doing it. It's hard to get somebody to do that. Um, I did. I tried. I tried to get somebody to do that so we can kind of like do it around the clock. But when I was trying to teach them how to do it, it's just like it was like I don't know. You think I was giving them a map to make an atom bomb or something, and it really wasn't. I know it might sound complicated, but I was breaking it down like this is how to do it. I let that person watch me for like 15 of them. I personally did. Just watch me. I even wrote it down. Then I said, okay, you do one. I don't want to mess nothing up. I don't want you fucking nothing up either. Just go ahead and just. I just did it 15 times. I wrote this shit down, and it was like, oh man. I said, no, that ain't gonna work because see, I'm dealing with some sensitive files. Remember, I just got my shit back. The last thing I need to do is walk off and got somebody who really don't know how to do this shit erase all my shit. So I just said, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Stacy, that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. When I knew it was, I had all those files. You can't save them on your computer. I know that already. There's no way you can save on your computer and shit because C drive ain't gonna let you save all that shit like that. It won't. It just won't. So when I noticed it was so many files, I went to Best Buy the first time and I bought me a five terabyte external hard drive. I was like, well, 5 terabytes should be more than enough to start the whole these many files. Well, by the time I started uploading and uploading and uploading and uploading and uploading, plus I was uploading shit from my Shea Show Real Talk channel that also got deleted. Next thing I know, that 5 terabyte was almost full. I said, God damn. I said, I got that many videos in there to almost have a 5 terabyte full like that? Because it was red. It was almost in the red. I said, damn, I didn't realize I got so much shit. So what I ended up doing, I went back for my second round. I went back and I bought. Well, I didn't go back to Best Buy. I went online on Amazon and I bought I think a 10 terabyte external hard drive. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna have no fucking problem now. I said, I got a 10 terabyte. I got more than enough. So yeah, I'm still, and it don't even register like I'm still uploading a lot of shit yet. So that's good. I should have bought that the first time. I do. Yep, you're right. This was my personal content. Remember, it was gone for 2 years. I had over 100,000 subscribers. I mean, I got my silver button from YouTube congratulating me that I had over 100,000 subscribers. They sent me a letter. I got my button. You got the silver, the bronze, and I think the gold. So I got the silver button. So I've been around for a long time. So a lot of people, like some of you guys in here, y'all been following me from the beginning. Y'all know who I am. But there's a lot of new people that come here who haven't the slightest idea who I am. They browse on YouTube like they're doing right now and say, who the fuck is this? Not realizing that I've been here since 2008. Yeah, so I've been around for a while. Let me see. So we got Tommy Boy who been around for page 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6 now. See, he don't know who benefited from this. He caught it from the very beginning. From the, when I said when I first came on, I just seen Tommy. I said I randomly just came on at the last second, so nobody is actually knowing that I'm on. So if it ain't nobody, just me and you, then I'll just talk to you until I'm tired. And he said, "I'm with you, buddy." Exactly what the Tommy Boy said. "I'm with you, buddy. I'm here. Let's go." He said, "What do we?" He said, "What do we partake on tonight?" See, I remember everything. Well, not everything. And still counting. That's right. Well, Joanne, I know you still here. I appreciate you, but I was saying Tommy because Tommy came in first and he was here for a minute. And then somewhere around the 15-minute mark, I think that's when you came in. So you came in on phase 2. Then Stacy. She came in on stage 3, I think it was. So she made it through 4 and 5. You ever think about putting some of your videos on TikTok? Uh, I don't know. I use TikTok for something totally different. I got a lot of pictures posted on TikTok, and I do have some of my snippets of my videos over on TikTok. I think it'll be. Let me see. I think how. Let me see. Let me see something. I want to see something. I know it's a way to do it because I obviously got a TikTok account.
Whoa! I told you not to put that in my face. I didn't. Dude, you can't do that. Dude. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Who the f*** is your hands on me, sir? Put your hands on me. You shove that camera into my face, sir. That's not. Dude, that's crazy. No, sir. Are you serious, dude? Whoa! I told you not to put that in my face. I didn't. Dude, you can't do that. Dude. Don't touch that. Don't touch me. Who the f*** is your hands on me, sir? Put your hands on me. You shove that camera into my face, sir. That's not. Dude, that's crazy. No, sir. Are you serious, dude? Whoa! I told you not to put that in my face. I didn't. Dude, you can't do that. Dude. Don't touch that. Don't touch me. Who the f*** is your hands on me, sir? Put your hands on me. You shove that camera into my face, sir. That's not. Dude, that's crazy. No, sir. Are you serious, dude? Are you serious?
Crazy shit, right?
Case of the world's youngest serial killer. A truly shocking case that I have.
I'm trying to see something because Stacy said something just made me think about something for a minute. Hold on 1 second. How come we're not friends on there? I don't know. Maybe because you didn't know I was on. I didn't send no notifications out to nobody saying I was on Tickety Top. I just happened to get on there one day and people just started following me. I still don't know how a lot of that shit works. I'm still trying to figure TikTok out. So yeah, follow me, Stacy, and I'll follow you back. So obviously it's the Shea Show. Let me see. You know I would never ignore you, honey. You've been around too long. You've been around in my life too long.
This is the face of.
Yes, you have. Okay, here's my Tickety Top. Can you see that? There you go. Okay. I just gave it to you. So just put in the Shea Show on Tickety Talk and you'll find me. I should come right up. I should come right up. Let me see. The Shea Show at the.Shea.Show5. So I don't know how that shit works. So you can put the.Shea.Show5 or just put the Shea Show in. I guess that's how that shit works. I don't know. You have to tell me. All right, let me get back to what I'm talking about here. What the fuck was I talking about? I'm talking about a lot of shit. Tommy, what was I talking about? Not that it really matter because I'm gonna go somewhere else anyway. I just thought maybe I was just talking about something interesting before I got into that shit. Let's see how well you listen. I know you are. Retrieve my videos. Thank you. So yeah, so when I got them back, I got them. It's just taking so long to upload them. But yeah, all my good shit, all my original shit from 2008 to even to current, everything is there. Everything. Well, here's the thing. I had to use a different email address the second time because I got smart. I didn't use that first email address again. I had to use another email address we can pull up more current shit because I lost the current shit on my second channel and it was associated with that email address. So you got to know how to play the game. You added me? Okay. I love to melee. I got that on I believe I got it on here. Hold on, let me see something. I'm almost certain that's one that I uploaded. Let me see. I'm almost certain. Let me see. Aha. We probably can't see anything, but Matt Day go up on the porch and kind of like look through those boards to see what the inside might look like. As if there's some daylight illuminating something right through the boards there, Dave. You probably can't see anything, but just I want to make certain that I'm showing her everything and start watching out for her. Even though she sees everything now and she should know what to watch out for, I'm just showing you what $800 bought you. No. Yeah, I got it. Oh, yeah. That's all I can get. Huh? That's all I can get. Okay. This lady's still tripping me out hiding behind this tree over here. Stop it today. You see that tree? You see that tree behind me, Dave? lady right behind that tree. She's behind there. She's behind there. She's sitting there just peeking. Watch when she stick her head back out. You see her yet? She's looking at that tree. That's what makes our video so interesting, because we run across some stuff that's, just incredible. That lady is actually behind that tree right now, hiding behind the tree, staring over here at us. A grown woman, not a kid. Now she's walking away. Cocoa Pops. But no, Marcy, let this don't get discouraged. I don't. What the hell was that? You see? She threw that. Yeah. Did you see her throw that? Throw it. She's throwing something else at us. Come on, yeah. That lady just threw a tomato at us. And she's peeking behind that tree. Let's go here and shoot her. Come on. No, I'm just joking. We just we're gonna get ready to get in the car, because this woman actually is crazy. She has issues. We don't know her. We just over here doing a preview. Man, she's on something else. You got a problem? Get in the car. Come on. Keep it rolling. For what? This is your home? You live here? What'd you say? All these houses are your home. Oh, you crazy as hell. Come on here, Dave. She throwing tomato. Why you throwing stuff at me, honey? I'm not throwing nothing at you. I got something I can throw back at you. It ain't gonna be no damn tomato. You need to get off my street. You on the street? I own the house. No, you don't. You don't own nothing. You're crazy to the goddamn vegetable. Keep recording, though. Keep recording. We are. Okay. We are. Come on. Oh, shit, dude. Look at it. I got it. She lives in this neighborhood? We still here working for the bank. What? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? She might throw a tomato in here. Why are you throwing stuff at us? Yeah, that's why I want to make it. And the power ball. Get at you. Worth 100 trees there. Come on, man. Where'd she go? Behind the tree. How many minutes there? Damn, 11. 11? Yeah. Mark, you still kind of stuff we got to put up with. We do these videos, and we run across all types of situations. And here's a perfect situation that we run across stuff like this. Now, we're doing a video for you, right? And this crazy woman here is throwing tomatoes at us. Saying she owns a neighborhood. You know she's crazy in the Betsy bug. Every house on the block. There she is, right there. You take care. This crazy ass. Your mama! Watch it, man. She could. That's what we do all the time. That got you fucked up back in the day. When I was going to school, to say somebody mama, oh shit. When we call that capping on people, like, yeah, motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, kiss my ass. Oh, Scott, excuse me. Yeah, motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'll kick your ass, blah, blah, blah. And everybody get real tough. just going at it like, yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. Yeah, the horse you rode in on, man. And then you got to dig deep. Yo, mama. Oh, shit. You heard that? That motherfucker just said your mama. I heard it, man. I heard it. What'd you say? You said my mama? Did you just say my mama? Yeah, motherfucker, your mama. Oh, my God, he fucking said it again. He said my mama. That don't mean shit nowadays. Y'all don't know. You know, when you run into a situation like that, you don't know what the fuck you're going to run into. You just don't. You don't know. You know? Just like the drug dealers. Oh, Stacy. Just like the drug dealers who took over Dan's place. You don't know what you're going to run into. You don't have time to sit there and they say you don't know what you're going to run into. And so when you run into that kind of shit, you have to just be careful because you don't know who you're going to encounter. We knew that lady was crazy as hell. Hold on. All right, Stacey, I just followed you back. Let's feature my friend Stacey.
If you think you got your man in the palm of your hand, you better listen. And if you think you got it made, and this love will never fade, you better listen. She's out there too, and she's the whole world that is looking at you. She can do things to your man you never dreamed a woman can do. If you think you'll keep your man with a gold wedding band, you better listen. And if you're sitting there at home thinking how good you turn him on, you better listen.
Whoa. I'm sure Stacey some love. See how I do? Oh shit. I like that. Hold on. Man, let's go back to that.
And she forgot more about a man than the sweet mama ever told you. I'm talking woman to woman, heart to heart. I'm singing shade to you. Just woman to woman, right from my heart, and you can take it or leave it. But it's true.
I like that shit. Watch out, girl. Hold on, let me see something. I like that. That's my friend Stacey now. She right there. Is she still here? Is she still here? Stacey been following me for a long time. So that's her on Tickety Top. So I had to feature her. I like that. I'm gonna say that for one of my intros or something. I like that. I really do. I'm not just saying that. I like that. I likes that. I'm gonna use that on the intro. Woman to woman on the Shea Show. Yeah, that guy was and I showed that one too last time. I really did. Let's see. Damn, that shit catchy as hell. It's like an old slave song and shit. Like I'm working in the cotton fields and it's hot and I gotta get Mr. Charlie's cotton going on, and I'm singing. Yeah, we do. I like karaoke. I love karaoke. I really do. A lot of people don't know. I've been on karaoke for since 2006. I wasn't even on YouTube when I first came on karaoke. On singsnap.com. That was my first introduction to the internet. Was a karaoke site because I love singing karaoke. I can't sing, but I like clown. You know me, I'm a clown. So I like finding my favorite song and just doing it my way. You know, that's what karaoke is about. And so, yeah, I love that shit. I did Time in a Bottle on on I got all those. Matter of fact, when I lost all my shit, all my Sing Snap videos came up too. So I was like shocked that I even had that shit. I mean shocked. You should be honored. Oh, you was hurting, girl. Like, I believed every word you were saying. Shit. I felt bad for you. Shit. I'm about to ask you that you have a cash out and shit. Like, I mean, I said, this girl hurt. Woo. When somebody sang a song and just like you just know you can tell they've been through some shit when they sing a song a certain way. I'm not saying she been through something, but there was some passion there. It really was. Wow. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to the all-new Shea Show with my friend Stacy. Talking about woman to woman.
You got your man in the palm of your hand. You better listen. And if you think you got it made, and this love will never fade, you better listen. She's out there too. She's a whole lot better looking than brand new. She can do things to your man you never dreamed a woman can do. little man is the sweet mama ever told you. I'm talking woman to woman, heart to heart. I'm singing straight to you. Just woman to woman, right from my heart. And you can take it or leave it. But it's true. Woman to woman, me to you.
Goddamn. You keep singing like that, you're gonna make me act. You gonna have to make me act for your hand in marriage. Goddamn. I can imagine waking up with a pork chop sandwich and some scrambled eggs, some homemade biscuits and shit, some orange juice, and you just finished singing that to me. Oh, and I start my day off with some pork chops and all the fixings after hearing that type of singing. Oh my God, girl. I'm a clown. I know it, right? That's why you guys, you know what? There's so many people don't realize how much they missed tonight. Only because it's only a handful of us, it's okay. Because you guys got a treat. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on. I'm trying to find something so I can make y'all laugh. I'll find it. But here's some. Now, so we talking about karaoke. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. It's not over here. Not over here. Not over here. Oh God. Let me see videos. I'm trying to find something for you, just to show you how much I like this. And you're right, Stacy. I did Barry White a long time ago. Her voice is beautiful, but she's been singing for a long time. I mean, I watched her sing when I first met her several years ago, so I knew already. It's just new to y'all. I knew already. I watched one of her videos years ago when she was singing. Let me see. Hold on. All righty. It's amazing. Amazing. Well, you know what? Let me see if I can do it this way. Probably can't. Probably can't. Then I'm gonna get back to talking. Hey man. Oh, I thought I had something. I thought I had something. Yeah. Hold on. Let me do this. There you go. Here one.
It's like that. I mean, we're human, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay. I'm gonna send this out to you. From me.
All right.
Little blue pill has been the go-to.
This is me in 2006 on SingSnap. Lori's doing fine.
When I threw away all my diabetes medications.
Remember, I like having fun now.
What
Just
you didn't
so
know was that I had found the solution.
when I get into my shit though.
Struggling with high blood sugar.
Hey, it's your main man, Shea. Do you ever feel trapped sometime? Yeah, I do too. It's like that.
Yeah.
We're human, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. I'm gonna send it out to you. From me. If you feel like you're just trapped inside a bottle sometimes. If I could take time to bottle, the first thing that I like to do is to shake every day till eternity passes away, just to spend it with you. If I could make days last forever, the words could have wishes come true. I save every day like a treasure in everything. I was spending with you, but there never seemed to be the time to do the things you want to do to find it. I looked around and nothing, no, you're the one I wanna go to time. Right here on your Shea Show. We just don't spend time in our own little private bottle. Yes, we are. If I had a box, just a wish a dream that had never come true. The box would be empty, the simple every time they were answered by you. But there never seemed to be time to do the things you wanted to, but to find it. I look around and know you're the one I want to go to time. Time to make the change in your life. You can do it. What you ain't knowing.
That's where the Shea Show actually started from. Right there. Yes, sir. Hold on. He said, I love karaoke. I still do it from time to time right now. Oh, shit. All right. Hold on.
81-year-old man walked deep.
Now our brother's gonna do some Elvis.
90 days. Day one. Nothing but.
Do you suck eggs at the range? Try this out.
This is your man Shea live right here from the Shea Show. Who says a brother can't sing some Elvis? Well, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do and have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true. Oh, my faith, oh, my darling, I love you, and I always love me tender, love me close, take me to your heart, for I belong, and will never part. Love me tender, love me true. Oh, my dream, my baby. Oh, my darling, I love you, and I always love me tender, love me deep, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours for all the years, chilling in the night. Love me tender, love me true. Oh, my way to be. Oh, my darling, I love you, and I always will. Right here on the Shea Show. That's how we doing it. Check it out. SingSnap.com, baby. Yeah. See, I was even advertising him at that damn time. So, like I said, I just like to entertain. You guys do know I used to play in a band. I used to play in a band for years. I played bass with the Gospel Goldenaires. I played in a jazz band. I played in a semi-reggae band, and I played in this rock band. Was very fucking interesting, right? When I was really playing a long time ago, you know, I would always look at the paper because they was always looking for musicians to play somewhere and do something. And so I'm going through the Metro Times at the time. That's what the paper we used for that shit. And I seen this group that's looking for a bass player to play. They're trying to do a Janis Joplin. What was it? A Janis Joplin Wilson Pickett review. Well, I thought that was interesting because I just happen to like Janis Joplin and I love Wilson Pickett. And I said, okay. So I called and they set me up with an interview to come and to hear me play with the band. So they said, when you get here, there might be 5 or 6 or 7 other bass players here too. So we're going to let everybody go up first and we're going to play whatever fucking song. Well, everybody knew how to read music. I didn't know how to read music. I never learned how to read music ever. I always played by ear. So all these other cats, you know, they got the little sheet. They gave them the fucking sheet notes and shit. I said, oh shit, this ain't gonna fucking work. I hope I ain't got to go first. I know the song. So they look at the sheet music and they like the band started playing one, two, whatever the fuck, right? They started playing the shit. He came in, started listening. So I'm listening. Lucky for me, I was the last one to go up. Well, because I got such a great ear at that time, I heard what the band was doing already. I knew what notes to play already. When I look at my fretboard, I know where to fucking go. I know where to go already. So I was the last one. So I had memorized this shit. I said, okay, when they start, I'm just going to play it. And so they said, here you go to sheet music. And I said, I don't need that. They said, well, everybody got to go into sheet music. I said, just play. I mean, I heard it. It's just, I don't. They said, you don't read music? I said, no, I don't read music. Well, everybody here read music. I said, well, I play great by ear. I said, just, I'm here. Let me play. Fuck it. What you got to lose? I said, all right. So they started playing the shit. I came in and I was nailing that shit. I was nailing that shit. Everybody was like looking at this shit. Like, damn, I was doing some extra shit. And so when it's all over, they said, all right, we found our bass player. They chose me, the person who didn't know how to fucking read music. They chose me because I had a good ear, and I was feeling what they was doing. I was feeling it my way. And so we started rehearsing. So this girl name was her name, Shea. Jerry and Shea Jerry was a guitar player. That son of a bitch can, oh my God. That white boy know he can play guitar. Oh my fucking God. This motherfucker, you walk around with blue jeans and an army jacket with a fucking American patch with long stringy hair and shit. You know, he looked like a rocker. You can just tell he looked like a fucking rocker. He looked like Steve Vai before I even knew who fucking Steve Vai was. And so we went over there and was listening to it, and we started playing. He put his head back and started doing this fucking crazy ass fucking solo. I said, damn. I said, that son of a bitch can play. And so he's just playing, and Cher was his girlfriend. Well, Cher, she was really heavy set. She was a white girl, and she was supposed to be Janis Joplin. So she screamed. She didn't really sound that good to me. She just screamed. Well, Janis Joplin screamed a lot too, but she did a lot of fucking screaming and shit, you know, and kept bending over and just singing. I said, damn, you know, she's doing a lot of fucking yelling and shit. I know the fucking song, but I think we murdering this damn song, right? It's okay. So we calmed it down a little bit and shit. And Nate, what's his name? Nate? I forgot the brother who was on the drums. What's his fucking name? Neil. Neil's the other white guy who's on the drums. He's from Canada. He don't even live here in the States. He lived in Canada. So he used to come over to the States on Friday and Saturday, and we rehearsed in my basement to come play. So he didn't want to keep packing his shit up to go back and forth to Canada. He said, "Can I leave my drum set here?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you. You can leave the drum set here. Ain't nothing gonna happen to it." And so the guy who was supposed to have been doing the Wilson Pickett thing. No, I'm sorry, Jackie Wilson. Jackie Wilson. Y'all seen Jackie Wilson, right? This some bitch. I thought he was just putting on this shit and his clothes because he's trying to portray Jackie Wilson. That's what this is supposed to be a tribute band. I said, I get it. Turns out this motherfucker, he dressed like this every fucking day. The hair was slicked back a certain way. He even looked like Jackie Wilson and shit. He would start flipping and doing splits and all that. I'm looking at this shit. It was the weirdest. It was the weirdest thing, but he was pulling it off. He was pulling it off. He really was. But but back then I would play with them. I played with, like I said, the Gospel Goldenaires, and we was a gospel group. We was a quartet group. I was a bass player there. And I actually love playing quartet music. I love that shit. I couldn't wait till Sunday to go to it. Like, two different churches and do an A and B, as they call it. In church, they call it A and B. Hold on. I got a picture of us.
A firefighter.
I got a picture of us, but I turn it into an AI. But it is us with little tuxedos on. Hold on, let me see. I might have played it a couple of times. Here it is. I'm on the far right. That's me on the far right. So I've been out here for a long time. I was doing I playing music for a long time, different groups, like I said, gospel and reggae, whatever the fuck it was, it didn't matter. I just play. Somebody wanted to play it, just let's go, let's play. Because I was all into that shit. I really was. Now I haven't played in years, but I still got my shit. I haven't played in years. I hadn't played in years. So let's say I've been around for a long time. I played bass. I played guitar. I actually started off playing lead guitar. Then I just fell into the bass for some reason. And I play a little, as y'all can see that back there, a little keyboard. So yeah, I've been around for a minute. Been doing all kinds of shit. Had to hit the harmonic so I can make sure it's tuned. That's when you hear that, that's called a harmonic. It's called a harmonic. And I tried something for the first time in my life. For the first time in my life, painting. I went to this place called Paint with a Twist. I never painted in my fucking life. And I went to this class. It wasn't even a fucking class. Well, it was kind of a class. And I said, I ain't never painted before. They said, you'll be all right. Just follow instructions. Just follow instructions. We'll tell you what paint to use and tell you how to put it on the board. It's supposed to be prints. And, you know, again, I can't paint. I can't draw. So this is my first attempt at paint with a twist. So that was the first painting I ever did in my fucking life. Ever. Ever. I had never painted in my life. Well, when I was in the first or second grade, maybe I think I did. But that was it. That was it. My first time trying to paint by looking at the teacher on the stage, and she's showing what brush to use, what paint to dip it in. And so when we watched her do a stroke, she told us to do the same fucking stroke. And that's what I came up with. I said, damn, I guess that ain't too bad. I mean, I just did this last year. I'm 66 years old. And I just did this last year. Never painted in my life. Ever. Look at that. And these people down here, they're supposed to be people, right? So we had to do this little curve thing. And so we took the paint and do this. So there's little things like this. That's supposed to be somebody taking a picture like flash bulbs. That's what they told us anyway. So it was people. Anyway, I thought it was pretty good for my first time. What's up, Big John? Now, remember what I told everybody earlier? I'm telling them the same thing. When y'all go back, like I told Stacy, the person who was here from the beginning was Tommy Boy. So that means Tommy got phase 1 of me talking, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, 6, and now 7. Tommy got all 7 phases. So what happened is this. Joanne came in like, I want to say 15 minutes later, which means she missed the first 10 or 15 minutes of phase 1. So she was new at phase 2. So whatever I said in phase 2, she was on board. That was it. But she had to go back to the beginning on a replay to see what happened in phase 1, like Tommy did. So as I was going on and talking on, and that happens every time. And who else? And my girl Stacy come in. Here comes Stacy. I was here. Well, Stacy came in on stage 3. So she missed 1 and 2, where Tommy got 1, 2, and 3, and Joanne only got 2 and then 3. You see how this shit works? And I said, whoever comes here, I will keep taking it on and on and on. So Lynette, you coming in at phase 8. So you missed 1 through 7, which means you got to go back and see what I was talking about. So, and John, well, y'all came in together. So you and Lynette at stage 8. So you kind of safe. Now, if you came in kind of 9, you've been kind of fucked by then because I'm on my way out. I'm stage 9. I'm on my way out of here. So you stage 8. So you get a chance to hear whatever's going on in this stage 8 going on to 9, when we're going to be closing it out. But see, Tommy, I had to reemphasize all the time. Tommy's here from 1 all the way up to 9 towards the end. So you gotta do like Tommy next time. When you gotta come in, you know I'm in here. Oh shit, Shea's on. You gotta get on here. And Joanne, look, Joanne's like, I'm still here. Shit, you ain't gonna put me on blast no more. And shit, I'm still here. I know I came in on phase 2 or 3, whatever the hell it was. But yeah, I ain't went no damn where he can talk that shit, blah blah blah. So I can tell everybody I caught all these other stages. Y'all just walking in on. Y'all missed some good shit. He was talking some cash shit. He really was. And I normally do. I'm talking about a lot of shit. I started off, okay, I'll give you a preview. What happened in stage 1. This is when Tommy is here. We're talking about Ghana and Kenya. And my buddy, I don't mind telling the story again. My buddy met some chick in Ghana, online, of course. And he told me, he said, man, I'm finna get married. I'm not really thinking nothing about it. Like, oh, yeah, okay, like, who you finna marry, man? Who you finna marry? I'm thinking somebody that he met local, because I hadn't talked to him in a minute. You know, so it's been a minute since I talked to him. I mean, this guy been friends since fucking 2nd, 3rd grade. So I'm thinking of somebody he'd been kicking with for a long time. He said, she lives in Ghana. I said, so is she here? He said, no, she in Ghana. I said, how the fuck you gonna marry somebody who in Ghana? What are you talking about? Well, I met her online. We talk on the phone all the time. all the time. You know, she's genuine, man. She real genuine. I mean, I really want you to meet her. I said, dude, I said, you know how many fucking scams going on from that country? And they preying on lonely heart guys like you to suck you in and start getting money out you. I said, how much you done sent this motherfucker already? I just cut him out. I hit him at the jugular. I ripped his fucking neck out. How much you done sent this motherfucker already? He said, oh man, nothing, man. Just a couple of dollars here and a couple of dollars there. I said, oh my God. Well, not much. I even sent her some flowers and some candy. I said, to Ghana? What the fuck? Well, they got a Western Union and shit over there in Ghana and shit. You told me this motherfucker live in a hut in a village. I mean, so how did she receive this shit? You just told me this motherfucker live in a village. A village. I mean, a real fucking village. So he's trying to explain it. I said, dude, I told Trevor, I said, man, it's a fucking scam, dog. Just don't go for none of that shit, bro. It's not real. Oh man, she's genuine, man. You don't know, man. She called me every morning. You know, I never had no woman do that. I said, call you every morning? Man, she called me every morning. And she said, how you doing? How you doing? Are you okay this morning? He said, man, just melt my heart. I said, damn, dog. That's all it took. No, she asked me to take my medicine. So, now she know you're sick too. Oh, I said, dude. I tried to sit here and say, man, it's a fucking scam, dog. Just don't go for this. Don't send this motherfucker no more money and shit. Nah, man, I'm going over there in March, man, and she sent me some videos. So he sent me the fucking videos. Let me see if I got this shit. This is perfect. So if y'all are here, if I got this fucking video, if you're in phase 8 right now, oh man, you finna get a fucking treat. Because I told this story earlier when I first started off without the fucking video. It's an actual video he sent me. It's the woman washing some clothes in a wash tub over there in Ghana. I think there's a hut behind her, some old shit. You can't make this shit up. Let me see if I can find this shit. Let me see if I can find this shit. Lord, let me find this. I hope I didn't delete this shit. I hope I did not delete this. I'd be heartbroken if I did. Please let me find this shit. You're not going to believe this shit. Where's it at? I found one. He gonna have a fit. If he see me doing this shit right now, he gonna have a fucking fit. I don't even give a fuck. He's my boy. He know I do. He know what I do. He know I got his best interest in mind. He know that. She got pissed at him in one video because I got so much in his fucking head, right? I got so much in his head. He started questioning her and shit. She got mad. She got mad. Oh, she got mad at his ass, and she broke his ass down. Hey man, I've seen 2 videos so far. I want to show you the first video he sent me with her washing something in a wash tub, and she said that she loved him. I ain't making this shit up. I swear to God, I'm not making this shit up. Please hang in there. Don't hang up. If y'all get off now, I ain't gonna tell this story no more. Is this it?
Hi, my dearest Chrissy. So I'm doing my laundry and wanted you to see it.
Now remember.
Hi, my dearest Chrissy. So
she ain't Ghana. It's more to the story, but she sent him this fucking video. I seen it. I said they train people to do this shit.
I'm doing my laundry and wanted you to see it. Yeah. So when I'm done with my laundry, I will give you a call. Okay? Take good care of yourself. I love you so much.
Let's do that again.
Hi, my dearest Kosi. So I'm doing my laundry and wanted you to see it. Yeah. So when I'm done with my laundry, I will give you a call. Okay. Take good care of yourself. I love you so much.
I ain't forget it. I just had to show you that shit. You can't make this shit up. So she sent him that fucking video. She sent him that fucking video, and then it went on to say, well, he's gonna marry her. Her uncle, remember, y'all seen how poor this motherfucker live, right? Her father or uncle Pookie, whoever it was, left her thousands of acres of cocoa beans fields. In order for her to have it, she had to marry. So when he told me this shit, he said, well, I'm going to be her husband, so I get to decide what to do with the thousands of acres of shit. I said, bro, you can't be fucking serious, bro. You can't. He said, no, man, it's legit. I pulled it up. She put my name on it already. I said, how the fuck you know that? Well, she gave me the information, right? And I went to this site, and I put my name in on the site she told me to go to. I said, oh, she told you to go to. Okay, let's finish. I went there, and there it is. My name was there, along with her name. My name was first. So I'm telling you, man, I did it. You know, I used to do professional paperwork before, man, and that's real shit. That's how I looked at him. I said, "You come on, man." He said, "I want you to go over there with me." I said, "Shit, never get me over there. They kidnap my ass and shit, hold me for fucking ransom and shit, and send $20 and we'll let this motherfucker go." No, fuck that shit. Come on, man. You shouldn't be going over there either, bro. Stay your ass over there. Get your woman over here. Don't you know so many fucking women over here? I love you too. Shit. Most of them, you give them $5 or $10, they love you all night long, baby. You ain't got to go across the fucking seas and shark infested water to get no damn pussy, man. I'm just trying to keep it real. I told him just like that. You know what? I know I kind of like skipped over it, but I'm gonna fucking say it. I said, man, I'm gonna say, listen, I'm gonna tell you, this is Shea Show Real Talk. I'm gonna tell you what I told you. I ain't gonna even sugarcoat this shit. I said, man, you ain't got to fly across no shark infested oceans and waters for no damn pussy, man. You just can't. I said, do you know how much pussy you run into before you even get there, man? That plane ain't going straight to Ghana and shit. They're gonna make some stops along the way. And guess what? It's gonna be some pussy here, it's gonna be some pussy there. Everywhere you look, it's gonna be some pussy, man. Everywhere. It's gonna be some pussy. When you get ready to go to the airport to get on the fucking plane, look around. Pussy as far as I can see. And you mean to tell me you about to pay some money to get on the fucking plane to go across shark infested waters for a woman that you ain't never fucking met, just talk to her, she send you a couple of videos and shit, and they gonna give you a cocoa field and all this old type of shit. You gotta know how to do it. Well, you know, the reason why I came to you, because you know you in the real estate, you know business. So I figured like maybe you can go in with me on this and we can make some money. You know, I don't know nothing about cocoa beans, but you know about business. I said, what I do know, brother, giving you the business. That's what I know. He's just, I talked to my brother about it. My brother said, tell that motherfucker to stay from over there, don't go over there. See, my brother's a Secret Service, right? He dealt with all those type of cases in those countries and all those scams. They investigated those scams. And he said, so he was the main one to talk to about something like that because he knows this is what he do. He investigates this type of shit. He said, "Man, tell your boy to call me. Let me talk to him. Maybe he'll listen to me because he ain't listening to you." I said, "Man, for him to not got no poontang yet, you should man, he gone. Oh, he gone, bro. Ain't nothing you can tell this motherfucker about that pussy. He ain't even got us yet. Can you imagine if she put the clapper on his ass? Oh, if he, man, ain't a woman on the fucking face of this fucking planet gonna make me spend X amount of dollars to get on a motherfucking plane, fly across shark-infested waters for no pussy. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. God damn it! I don't even want to get. It could be on the east side and shit. I'm on the west side. I don't think that shit ain't going over there. I'm not even on the east side to get there. I mean, it's only 10 minutes away. And you gonna tell me we're gonna get on a plane to get some? Must have been a magnet for somebody who ain't the point he ain't had this yet. You know, so I said, you gonna get there, you gonna find out that it was Kabuki you were talking to, and that was one of the paid actresses that they hired to suck you in. When you get off the plane, as soon as you get off the plane, you're gonna have 5 motherfuckers sitting there with machetes. Mr. So-and-so, you're another country. Ain't nothing you fucking do now. You gone. Like my favorite show, you lost in space, bro. You lost in space. What are you gonna do? I started talking all kind of shit. You're gonna get somebody over there, you'll get off that plane, they're gonna be having about 5, 6 machetes doing this shit. You know, just come on here. Let me take you to who you were talking to. And by the time they pull up in one of those poor little towns and shit, where shit ran all over, trash all over the fucking place and shit, pigs running across the road and shit, you can say, I don't fuck that. And then when they take him in here blindfolded and shit, there's a big old beastie mother sitting there and shit, all greasy and mouth all greasy from eating pig bones and shit, you know, with a bone in his fucking nose and shit, and real dark as the fucking night and shit. I mean, he's so fucking dark, he closes his eyes and shit. You can walk past the motherfucker, he's so goddamn dark. And like, who's this big like this? And that's who you were talking to. That's who you were talking to. See, now, y'all right here in phase 8 and 9, see, that's what I was talking about in phase 1. But the good thing about, and Tommy would know this, because I sweeten the story up. It's still the same story. I just sweeten it up a little bit more. I just add a little bit more to the story. It's a real story, but I just add more shit to it. So people at phase 8 and 9 say, God damn. But if you go back in phase 1 from when I first started, I'm saying the story, but I didn't put all the extra fixings on it. A little salt here, a little fucking pepper there and shit, a little fucking paprika and shit. Couple cinnamon stick. I'm adding some shit up for y'all. Yeah, but he's supposed to still be going. It's crazy. I tried my best to talk him out that shit. And he said, well, she can't come here. She's supposed to be coming here. I said, she's supposed to be coming here. Well, what's the problem? Well, they won't let her come over because they said, I seen the paperwork said that she don't show no signs of income or to come back, or how she gonna get back. How you know this motherfucker gonna like you and shit? How you know he gonna like you and shit? So we don't want you going. I said, man, no, none of that shit makes no sense, bro. They're trying to get your monkey ass over there. They're trying to get you over there, bro. All that shit don't make no fucking sense. A lot of people can get to do the right paper research and get passports to go somewhere. People travel all over the world every fucking day. They're just trying to get your monkey ass over there. I am like news. I started at 4 and end at 6. I am. Like I started at 9:45 and it's now 12 o'clock. So I've been on for a little bit over 2 hours. This is this is just like the news you said. I mean, I don't never fucking stop. Oh, let me see something. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right. Let's do some more Stacy on the Shea Show.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? I wonder if you're lonesome tonight. You know, someone says that the world's a stage, and each must play a part. Fate had me playing in love with you as my sweetheart. Act 1 was when we met. I loved you at first glance. You read your lines so cleverly and never missed a cue.
That's what you know. What that's what I do with karaoke too. I do the same thing you did. When I have that music interlude part, I just go in and start just talking some real shit. I just start saying something. So when the singing part comes in, I know it's coming back. Then I get back into singing again. You do the same thing. That's how you enjoy karaoke. I do. I had hundreds of songs on karaoke. Some of them sounded pretty good. Some of them sounded like shit, and it's because I just liked the songs. And that's what karaoke is all about. Karaoke is for, I tell people all the time, karaoke is for people who just, there's some real good singers on karaoke, but there's some people who don't sing quite as well, but they always want to be a singer. And that's why they make karaoke for us, for people to get up there and sing their favorite song and have fun. And that's what I did. And I did it on Sing Snap for like 2 years. I was singing shit that I didn't know. I was singing shit that I heard of, but I just didn't, like, let me see. I did some country and western too. What the fuck song was that? Mm, 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 mm. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But anyway, yeah. But I did a lot of shit. People would email me and say, "Shay, sing this one, sing this one." I said, "I can't sing that shit." I said, "But since it's karaoke, I'm gonna try to do it my way." Let me see. I don't even know if I can pull none of that shit up. Oh,
Right here, gang. That's what's going on. Got it.
I just love having fun. Anybody who know me or hung around me for any length of time, I am the life of the party. I am a clown. I did that one too. I even, I told you I used to play in the country and western band. I like country and western. I like certain songs that I know I can't sing, but karaoke allowed me to find my inner country boy.
All right, gang. Come on down to the Shea Show where we're going to do some country too. I'm telling you, we do everything here. Check it out. I like country too. Only two things in life makes the world living. It's good times to deserve feeling living. I don't need my name in the marquee line. I got some songs and I got everything tonight. Maybe it's time to get back to the let's go to my Texas. This successful life was living. Got to give the right to act you. Between hate with hate song, give a straight song. I'm in my Texas. Ain't nobody feeling no pain. That's right. On the Arctic Shea Show. Come on. So, baby, let's fill your family. Find the baby Jean. Good. Let's go. I told you to get my cry. We get to be up with you. So hard to rise and we're still going. On the west side of Detroit, your main man Shea, right here at 5. On the all-new Shea Show via Safe Snap. Sign up. It's free. You have a good time. I meet all kinds of good old friends.
See, I told you this. I've been natural. I've been natural like this all my life. All my life. This guy, I found this guy by accident one day, right? And I love this thing. What's his name? Hold on. I found this guy by accident. And I love this fucking song. See, I love music, period, right? I love music. So I found this guy by mistake. And I said, the song grew on me. I mean, right away. I can tell if I like a song right away.
You should buy this ugly apartment building, not this single-family home. And here's why.
Why is this? I ran across different people on the internet, and then when I said, "Damn," I said, "I like this guy." I said, "I really like this guy." But then I ran across these Chinese chicks who didn't speak no English, right? I ran across these Chinese chicks who don't speak no English, but they play like jazz shit, right? Y'all like this. I gotta play this for you. I gotta do this. Before I do anything, I gotta do this. That's good. And speaking about the stylistics, I got me singing the stylistics. I did. I'm not gonna play this one because I know I fucked it up, but I love it. I watch it myself. But it was Ruby and the Romantics. Our Day Will Come. That shit is so high. I mean, I was straining, but I did the whole song all the way through. But matter of fact, I got it on Rumble. I'm not gonna pull it up, but I do have it on Rumble. So you get a chance to see that shit. Let me see. Let me see something. I'm having a good time with you guys tonight. And I've been on here over 2 hours. I've been on here 2 hours. Let me see. Hold on. I'm about to do something. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, so let's all get to the point where we can all go to a karaoke site and hang out and have some fun. You guys sign up over there on Sing Snap. Now, who remembers the song the Brother Johnson Strawberry Letter? I really made this one funny. I really did. Who remembers Strawberry Letter by the Brothers Johnson?
Break you out of that. Most retirees just missed one of the biggest wealth opportunities of the last decade. A staggering 200.
Just mix this every morning and watch your metabolism completely reset.
Y'all get a kick out of this one.
It might sound ridiculous.
All right, gang, let's continue some old school, yes sir, with the sounds of the Brothers Johnson right here on the all new Shea Show, where I'm gonna teach you how to funk. That's right, this is Funk 101. Come on. Hell yeah. You gotta feel the music. You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna share the message with you today. All you racist folks, I'm gonna break you out of that. Hello, my love. I heard a kiss from you. Romantic saxophone all through the morning rain and days, the sun doesn't shine. Rainbows and waterfalls run through my mind. In the garden, I see wet pebbles shout the melody. Monsters and river coasters let me through. In the music, I feel so happy and loud. Blue flowers echo from a cherry line. Feel sunshine sparkle thinking blue. Playgrounds will laugh if you try to back. Is it true? Is it good? If you arrive but don't see, I'm gonna be with my baby. I free, flying above over the sea. Spend with no one that catches me. You feel the tide. With velvet roses, then you see the light. A present from you. Strawberry letter 22. A Up music plays and singles go through.
That's right. Right here on the all-new Shea Show, where you're going to get it live. And I'm going to give it to you straight. It's up to you to decide if you want to receive it or not. Some people just want to stay blinded for the rest of their life, and they don't want to see what kind of damage they're doing to the world. That's right, you, the racist. I'm talking to you. And I'm going to give you a message, and it goes like this. You got to get off of that bullshit. You got to come back to reality. You are in the midst of almost having a black man for president of the United States of America. It's going to happen. And it's in the event that it don't happen, it's just about that close. It's not far away. So you about to wake up. It's not about a black thing or a white thing. Right now, I think it's a generation thing. This generation here is fucked up because back in the 70s, it wasn't like that. We didn't steal cars, we didn't carjack, we didn't all that bullshit that he's doing right now. Oh, come on. It's not white and black. Can't you see? It's a generation. And it might be your son or daughter. You let them down, not me.
A present from you, strawberry lemon 22. Up music plays and singles go through. A present from you, strawberry lemon 22. Up music plays and singles go through.
Well, I hope I didn't offend you. But if I did, fuck it. It's just like that. You need to hear that. If I'm going to hate you, I'm going to hate you because you personally did something to me. Not because you was white. And I'm black, you want to beat me up. Come on now. I got to cut that shit out and get back to sharing and showing them love. You have to. That's the kids need you. Seriously, we as grown-ups, we live a good portion of our lives. Let's help these kids out because they are lost. Look around. Not here just in Detroit and New York, Chicago, even in some of the ritzy Beverly Hills neighborhoods. The kids just go fucking out of their mind, and we got to help them. You know what I'm saying? So don't blame the problem of what's going on right now on blacks and we don't want to take care of our property. Yes, we do. You should see my place. It ain't even like that. I take care of my shit. Yeah, I'm an exception. Everybody's going to be an exception to the rule. They really can. It's up to you. It's just this generation and y'all just don't understand it. Keep putting, as long as you have your blinders on and you can't see past that, I mean, I guess we'll keep talking about this for the next 20, 30 years. Who would have ever thought? Jesus Christ.
Y'all see, I was kicking knowledge back then. That's what I do. And that was before Obama was fucking president. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm staying true to who I am. That's what I did. When I did Sing Snap to me, karaoke to me was more than karaoke back then. Because I had a message. It's something like right now, this Real Talk channel, I always got something I want to say. So I figured if I can grab your attention by trying to sing a song and making funny faces and shit, I got you. So next thing you know, when the music part come up, I'm just gonna start talking and spitting some fucking game and some knowledge on you. So you got to listen. You got to listen. Then you all sucked in like this. And so when you listen to the message, you ain't going to go away because you're going to figure like, it got to be some more message coming. Then I break out, start singing again and shit. And towards the end, I finish it up, start talking. That's what I do. So everybody who was here from phase 1, which is Tommy, to phase 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, which ended up being Joanne, which ended up being Stacy. And everybody else who don't come along. I'm shocked that what's his name? Frank ain't here. I'm really shocked that Frank ain't here. But anyway, and Big John, he might not be here no more, but I know Big John came in. He came on 8. on phase 8 when John came in. So hopefully he got phase 8 and summer 9. Because this right now is phase 10. So I did 10 phases tonight. Think about that. 10. But since I've been on for 2 hours, 41 minutes, and 22 seconds on the Shea Show, I'm hoping everybody have a great night because you know I'm getting ready to end it because I told you I'm going to end it in phase 9. But since it's phase 10, I just took it a little bit longer and stuff. But it's okay. So all you people right now who watching the replays, this is for you right now. If you're watching the replays right now, man, we had a good time. Y'all should have been here live. You should have been here live because I know that you're going to watch it. Damn, I missed. Somebody going to send me a message. Damn, I missed another real talk. Well, I'm talking to you. Well, you don't have to miss it next time. When I come on, just whatever you're doing, drop what you're doing and get in here. You can be with us live right now. We're here live. You sitting here watching the replay. Be part of the real deal. This is Shea from the Shea Show. Hold on, let me do this. And guess what? We'll see you at the next location. Yes, we will.